In the past decade, assaults against police officers in the UK have been on the increase. Each week, 300 officers are attacked whilst on duty, sometimes resulting in serious injuries. Being a nightclub often means putting your life on the line when faced with the risk of being attacked by an overzealous member of the public. One team who know all about the perils of policing are the tactical team in Canterbury. These officers have first-hand experience of the weekend crowds and know what to expect from a typical night out on the lash.
You can either go one or two ways. It can be very good-humoured, and it'll be a few slaps on wrists and a few people sent home with their tail between their legs. Or unfortunately, it may be necessary that we step it up a little bit and they come into custody, but hopefully not.
It's chucking out time, and the team are called to an alleged assault outside a bar. When they arrive, a group are accusing this woman of dragging their friend along the street by her hair. And there's even evidence to prove it. Charming. The woman is pleading her innocence, and there's a whole lot of confusion over who actually took the first punch. But Scott's priority is to prevent another brawl from breaking out.
No, just trying to establish it at the moment. We've got them, the gentleman there, making allegations that someone may have assaulted his girlfriend. Her friends are becoming involved, and there's a couple of lads over there. I'm really just trying to stand in between them at the moment, trying to work out exactly what's gone on.
And this man really isn't helping much.
Oh, well, I'm not asking for heaven and earth. I'm asking for your name, your date of birth, and where you live, mate. Yeah.
Listen to this, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's enough photographic evidence in that fucking place there. Sorry for my language.
So don't need to swear.
I just got smacked in the mouth.
Which is why I'm asking you what your name is.
Oi, don't grab hold of her like that, mate.
In the middle of all the confusion, the accused woman has seen red and lunged at an officer. A stupid move, which could have serious consequences. Scott acts quickly and goes in for a swift arrest.
What were you telling me? Say, I ain't fucking done it.
Calm down. Don't get any worse.
But they've got a battle on their hands with this little firecracker.
Don't make it any worse.
No. No.
Calm down.
Calm down. I have talked to you.
Well, we're going to further arrest you for assaulting a police officer.
You know what? You lot. You're wrong. You're fucking wrong.
Calm down.
We've got a step coming up, yeah? Step up the step. You're going to get anyone wrong.
Calm her down. Let me calm her down. I'm a brother. I can calm her down.
No,
you don't get in the van, you're going down.
I'm your fucking children.
Well, behave like a mother then.
You fucking...
I can calm her down.
Very
Do you
nice.
think you're clever?
With the overactive woman safely inside the cage, her partner comes along and attempts a rescue.
Can I just speak mainly before she goes?
Sorry? You can't, mate. She had the opportunity. Well, I mean,
She
no.
ain't done nothing wrong.
Well, she's in custody for assault and
For what?
police. Assault and police and assault.
Can you blame her?
Well, no, I'm not here to report
No,
and
you
blame,
can't blame her. Thank you very much. Did all the fucking mouth she's done.
Public order warning, mate, you can join her. Swear once more, you're going to join. You've just sworn in a public place. I'll talk to you like a human being. How can I deal with them if she behaves like that?
I had two men assault my wife and punched her, and
she's-
you lot not doing nothing about
If she
it,
slaps
mate.
one of my colleagues, I can only deal with
But
what
what
I
about
see.
the two blokes who assaulted her and punched her in the mouth?
We can only deal with what... If she's going to kick up, where do you expect us to focus?
I can point them out now. I can
Right,
point
okay.
three people
Some
out
officers
who
are going
assaulted my wife.
to stay here.
But they're not doing anything, mate. All we done was we left that car, right? We was getting in a taxi.
Bear me a second, so I need to sort this out.
You can't blame me for being angry, mate, can you?
No,
You
I
can't
don't
blame me for being
I
angry.
understand what you're saying, but I can only deal with what I see. And if she's going to behave like that,
Can I speak to you one-on-one?
he's going to speak to you.
So whilst the remaining officers are left to get to the bottom of the night's events, it's back to custody for one unhappy punter.
We turned up and it normally is quite confused, and we say, they did this, they did that, but there was obviously an assault that's been done, as one girl came screaming to me saying she'd been punched in the face and her hair was all over the road. The girl that we've arrested is actually in the back and kicked off and then punched a police officer, so that's where we are now. We're taking her to custody to try and find out why she's so angry at members of the public, really.
Well,
she's really not happy about it. So I'm hoping she calms down before we get to the station.
On arrival at the station, the woman still has a few things to get off her chest, and Special Constable Piddock is on hand to hear her out.
Yeah, but listen, look at me. You were talking to me, and then you hit
I
one
was
of my
talking to you,
colleagues.
calm, yeah, because I was talking to you, calm, about what happened. And the reason is, I have got children to go
I
home
understand
to.
that, I understand
Have you got
that.
any children? Have you got
I
children?
haven't,
No,
no.
exactly, so you don't understand where I'm coming from, yeah?
I don't, but if you calm
Where's the girl?
down,
Wait a minute.
listen to me.
Where is the girl? Wait a minute. Where is
Listen
she?
to me.
I
I don't know, because
talking
I'm
to
here with
you.
you now. There are police officers, I
was
assure you, up there
talking to
with her
you.
anyway. Listen to me.
Yeah, but I didn't listen to you.
Listen.
I listened to you earlier. Look where I am.
If you'd have calmed down,
I
you would
was
have been
calm.
here. You weren't at all. When I
was
turned
calm.
up, when I turned
People
up,
was coming out and saying to you that I got hit first. People was coming out and telling you that.
but if I've already got the suspicion, it's our duty, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to prevent her from hitting me. I held on to her to stop her hitting me. I don't know her from it. I don't know that girl. I've come from out of the snooker club, yeah? I've not come from out of biz. I was talking to you.
It's one thing having a bit of argy-bargy with a fellow street brawler, but it's another to attack a police officer.
Because, fucking hell, I've come out of the snooker club there. Me and my boyfriend went to the snooker club because I ain't seen him for a while. I've come out and sitting in a taxi. All of a sudden, smash up the side of me.
Contrary to popular belief, the law is the same with regards to an assault on a police officer as it is on a member of the public. But in the eyes of the police, it should be dealt with differently.
I think police officers tend to have a higher expectation that an assault on a police officer is treated more seriously when it comes to sentencing. And I would support their view on that, and I wouldn't isolate police officers either. I think the public needs to understand that police officers are basically the last line of defence. And I think the court should use more severe sentencing with assaults against public sector workers who are providing care for and support for the local community.
Which is why this woman faces not one, but 2 counts of assault and more than just a slap on the wrist. Scott and the team head back out to the cobbled street. They've heard that a man's been thrown out of a pub and want to make sure that his drunken behaviour doesn't erupt into violence. But he's got 1 or 2 things to say about the police. Well, everyone's a critic, but by swearing at the police, this guy is 1 step closer to a night in a cell.
Do not swear in the street, do you understand that? You've been thrown out of the pub down the road. We're aware of that.
No, I never.
We're aware of that.
No, I never.
Okay, I'm telling you,
I never got thrown in the pub.
keep your language down or you will be arrested. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Good man. Move on your way. Good night.
Having given the mouthy bloke a good talking to, the police are happy to send him on his way. But he's not quite ready to leave.
Have you got something you wish to say?
I'm talking to her.
Yeah, but you're pointing here, so I just wonder, have you got anything you wish to say?
Anyone would think he wants to get arrested.
Right, okay, take it.
That'll do it.
You're now drunk and disorderly. You're now drunk and disorderly, mate. You cannot tell us to fuck off. I'm sorry.
I was talking to her.
No, you weren't. You directly told us to fuck off.
I was talking to her. I was talking to her.
Get in.
I was talking to her.
Call come through from the town beat radio, basically saying there was a drunk mob in the jigs from a pub. We went and approached him. We saw it. My colleague PC Hodges, he was given a public order warning. He was offered the opportunity to walk away, plenty of finger pointing and gesticulating, and then he saw again. Therefore, he got arrested for being drunk and disorderly. Turned around here, she told us to fuck off. Okay. I'm afraid you can't do that.
Aye, right, keep going.
Okay, take a seat.
Coming up, the overactive youth whose overactive mouth pushes the police to the edge.
Calm yourself down. Do you know how to shut your mouth?
I know you have
Well,
to
shut it then. Just shut
no,
up.
I'm not shutting my mouth. No, I'm not around here.
The woman who loses her nerve and her judgment.
I think we all know that it's going to come back as positive.
No, I'm panicking.
You only live round the corner, didn't you?
I know.
And the polite gent whose friendly introduction doesn't wash with the police.
Hello. I'm not going to shake your hands because I've just seen what you've done.
This is Crewe, population 110,000. Now, here's a bit of history for you. Crewe used to be the country's engineering capital, home to Rolls-Royce, and the centre of global locomotive production. But the fine people of Crewe have to deal with more than just cars and trains now, as the town has particularly high levels of violent crime. In the past decade, violent crime has risen by a whopping 170%. Every year, over 12,000 crimes are committed here, one for every 10 people.
Clearly, there is a very high degree of antisocial behaviour which is directly related to excess alcohol. What we certainly are seeing is a disregard for law and order, and that's why we have to redouble our efforts and make sure that we are enforcing the law where it needs to be enforced.
Tonight, PC's Vicky Evans and Mark Atlassi are responding to a report of a brawl in a residential street.
We're going to a fight in progress. Number of people involved, apparently a female and a male been assaulted. We don't really know much more detail than that, or what it's all about. We're just about to arrive.
As they turn the corner, they see a young man throw something across the street.
What are you doing?
It seems the bloodied and agitated young man has been the victim of an assault. With damaged property at the scene, it's obvious that something else has happened prior to the arrival of the night cops. But they have to deal with the offence they've witnessed first.
Yeah, OK. What were you throwing over there, then?
Phone, because you're driving the police, I didn't want enough to do with it.
He's just been drunk. What? Stand here, mate. Stand here.
Do you know him?
Do
you know him?
I'm sitting on you from
Right. He's just launched her phone. She didn't even know him.
Got my t-shirt.
Right, you've just launched somebody else's phone there, fella.
Yeah, because they're trying to ring...
Yeah, do you know this girl?
No, they're trying to ring more boys.
So why are you launching her phone?
So I thought they're trying to get more boys after me.
You locked up, mate.
It turns out that's a lady from over the road who's actually come out to help this lad. While she's on the phone calling the police, he's grabbed the phone off her. I mean, she's got all his blood all over her face and everything, and started just going off on one and then throwing the phone onto the floor, which is what we've seen him do.
I thought this girl was trying to get more boys to attack me.
I just stood and watched the whole thing.
Well, if you were trying to help me get the police, I'm sorry, yeah? Why am I getting... How do I get attacked?
In an attempt to restore peace to the street, the police arrest the lad, but this only adds fuel to the fire.
Fuck me, you arrest me now.
And that is not getting you anywhere, so calm down.
I swear down I'm going to follow you.
Get down on there. Get down on the ground.
Despite claiming to be a victim, the lad has done himself no favours.
Calm yourself down.
I'm fucking hurt, that doesn't... I've done nothing wrong, and I swear down on you.
And you're the one that's behaving like an idiot, so calm down.
I'm going to be the one who's doing court, you know.
Calm down.
After causing criminal damage, swearing at the officers and resisting arrest, the police are left with no other option but to forcibly restrain the lad.
I am calm. I'm not being violent. I'm not, am I? I'm just talking.
All I know so far...
I'm the one who's been banned.
Shut up and listen.
No,
stop speaking. Just stop
speaking. You're the police, you better help me.
Stop.
I've been assaulted by about...
We're not going anywhere.
The lad seems incapable of calming down and letting PC Atlassi talk to him. Then, in his heightened state of anxiety, he begins to threaten the officers.
I got some people that could kill you, I swear down. Please just fucking...
Just stop speaking. Do you know how to shut your mouth?
I know, do I...
Well, shut it then. Just shut up.
No, I'm not shutting my mouth. No, I'm not in the wrong here. You tell her, yeah, you...
Geezer, what hurts?
No, please stop.
I'm not even touching you.
What do you mean what hurts? But that fucking wrist there you got on.
Right, I'm not touching your wrist.
The injured lad is clearly in quite a state, and he isn't making much sense.
Please.
They're loose.
You just fucking, you know for a fact
they're
loose. When you hurt me. You fucking, why you
Geezer,
being a twabber? They fucking hurt now. You know what I'm saying? A normal wrist wouldn't hurt me like that.
Geezer, look at this.
Fucking stop.
Because the lad's behaviour is so volatile, the officers have no choice but to radio for assistance. Within minutes, backup arrives, but the police still try to calm him down before moving him.
Let this girl listen to you.
I'm listening to her.
Yeah, you listen to you. Not fucking
all she's done is say exactly the same thing as me, which is just to calm down. No, don't do that again.
What do you mean done? I've got fucking blood all over me. Oh, you fucking, what are you doing that for?
Don't spit when you've got blood, mate.
Yeah, I've got blood all over my fucking mouth.
All over me, all over anybody.
After a prolonged attempt to pacify the lad and find out what has actually happened, the two night cops finally lose their patience when he spits blood.
I don't want to have anyone spitting blood all over me, you know what I mean? You never know what people have got, so it's just...
something that's not going to happen.
Excuse me, officer. What am I getting arrested?
Normal police procedure would have both night cops wearing protective gloves to avoid getting the suspect's blood on themselves. But things have moved too quickly, and PC's Evan and Atlassi are left unprotected.
Say you've smashed somebody's phone.
Oh, please.
Pre-warned, the officers arriving on the scene come prepared and are wearing their protective gloves. And it's just as well. Whatever injuries this lad has sustained are forcing him to spit up blood regularly.
What's the right about it? You better stop it now. If I...
Stop struggling.
Ah!
Stop struggling.
Away fucking struggling,
Look away from me.
Give me bare shit,
Look
man.
away from me.
For what, man? For what? I swear down ambulance bed, give me some help now, because I'm hurting myself. Oh, thank you.
Having started the evening off as a victim of crime, this lad's subsequent behaviour has pushed him to the other side of the law.
What we've got there is probably something very confusing. He's clearly a victim of some kind of assault, but his behaviour doesn't allow us to deal with that. We've got to deal with what he's done wrong instead first off.
When confronted with aggressive behaviour, the only options left to the night cops is to deal with what is in front of them. The lad will have the opportunity to explain himself after he spent a night in the cells.
You know what I mean? I'm the one who's the fucking victim tonight. You're still terrorising me.
20 miles down the road in Macclesfield, the police are on their way to a fight outside a Chinese takeaway. When they arrive, it's about to turn nasty.
Out the way.
They separate the warring factions.
Out the way.
I'm not...
Go home.
But whilst one side is being calmed down,
Come on, out
the other gets wound up. And even after several warnings from the police,
Calm down. Why are you touching
he's still spoiling for a fight.
Being stupid.
Just calm down. Holding me back.
Just relax. Just relax.
The lad's clearly drunk and could easily kick off again.
Down there you want to be fucking the lights from.
What's your language? Stop being so stupid.
48 Mill Street. Just if you got CCTV on Treasure Place, please.
Get much.
But before the lad causes any more aggro, PC Dale Horton takes action.
You're arrest.
You're wrong.
You're locked up drunk or disorderly. You do not have to say anything about me harming your defence. You do not mention when questioned something which relates to line in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. You understand?
Understand?
Yeah.
Good lad. In the car. Yeah, just had a young lad who's obviously had too much to drink. He's been kicking off a bit. He's been arrested for being drunk and disorderly. He's pushing everyone, trying to shove everyone, and he's now got himself locked up for just being silly and not listening.
Instead of going straight to custody, he'll now be taken to Cheshire Police's mobile security unit.
We tend not to transport our own prisoners. We now utilise a company that does that for us to maintain the presence on the street.
Once you're lodged in the van, we'll take your cuffs out. Okay.
Yeah, to the right.
On arrival to the unit, the police find out that not only is this lad feisty,
There's no need for the pain.
he's also carrying a little surprise.
One of the detainees has been found in possession of quantity of drugs.
And with the drugs handed over, the lad's changed his tune. Funny that.
I mean, right, fair enough, I've done wrong. Put your hand down there for me. Do you want me to jump off for me?
Belt and shoes and what's your
I've got another t-shirt underneath this.
I'm happy with that, chaps. We'll get my food.
Seemed quite talkative about the whole thing, so he could probably tell us if he has got anything more on him, whether it's concealed or not.
So, the lad's behaving himself, making it an easy arrest for the police. There are a total of 80,000 arrests made each year for drunk and disorderly behaviour. General stupidity, acts of aggression, and sometimes serious violence can take up hours of police time. And with 44% of all crime being alcohol-related, drunk and disorderly behaviour is an offence that the police are intent on cracking down on. At the end of last year, to help the police nip wayward drunken behaviour in the bud, the Home Office issued a set of guidelines on how to spot a drunk person. Some might say it's pretty damn obvious, but just in case you've never been out on a Saturday night, you might want to pay attention. Number 1, look for a noticeable change in behaviour.
Hey mate. You alright fella? What's your name, mate? He's getting a rip.
Number 2, too much alcohol can cause a lack of judgment.
Shut up, you fucking bitch!
Hey.
Number 3, loss of coordination. This could be anything from swaying or staggering to even falling down. Almost there now with number 4, and that's decreased alertness.
Can you sit yourself up?
And finally, number 5, beware of an unkempt and dishevelled appearance. Nice. One team who know a thing or two about catching the drunk and disorderly in the act is PC Pauline Beer and her 2 colleagues from late shift. Spotting bladder behaviour is a regular event for them.
The next 3.5 hours will hopefully bring us some public order and shift to go quick. Dare say there'll be a few drink and drugs involved.
So it's off to the town centre, and it doesn't take long for Pauline and PC Matt Clark to spot their first culprit with his pants down.
We've seen there's a male appearing to be urinating in the shop doorway, so we're going to have words.
Having left his mark on the pavement, the man goes on his way. But the jolly duo are quick to stop him in his tracks.
Excuse me, sir. Can you wait there for a minute?
And give him a warm welcome.
Hello. I'm not going to shake your hands because I've just seen what you've done.
Away from the club.
Come away from the club a minute. Sir, that belongs to you.
Because I can't get home.
Can't get what?
Can't get home.
This chap's had a few to drink, and by the looks of it, he ticks all 5 of the how to spot a drunk checklist.
All I'm getting off you, sir, is taxi.
Not getting very far, Pauline tries a different approach.
I got money on me.
So who are you?
Roger Western.
Say that again.
Roger Western.
Roger.
Roger.
Roger. And your second name?
Western. W-I-T-E-R-N.
W?
E-R-N.
This could take some time. Whilst Pauline perseveres with this drunk, 200 miles away in Wrexham, Sergeant Heidi Stokes and her team are getting reports of an assault in a nightclub.
She punched a woman inside the manageress of the club. I just got to find out if she's going to make a complaint.
The club bouncers had managed to catch the boozed up man. With the arrival of the police, they just hand him over.
At the moment, there's a male in the back of the van. He's apparently thumped a female who's one of the managers from the licensed premises. She's being spoken to at the moment to establish exactly what's happened. Once that's established, obviously the male will be conveyed back to custody. It's quite frightening, the effects that alcohol has on people and just the total lack of control that people have as a result of it.
And it's because of this man's lack of control that he finds himself at lockup. Before he gets cleaned up, they need to find out who he is.
You all right?
But because he's inebriated and has a cut nose, he's becoming increasingly upset.
We need your name. Got any ID on you?
Yeah, we're just going to check, all right?
And when he does decide to talk, it's not much help.
That's it.
Does it really gather me? Does it?
Cuffs, is it, yeah?
Cuffs?
Does it vary every day go? Does it vary every day
We're going to get one for you now,
Does it
all right?
vary?
Just lean forward and...
Aye!
Yeah, just a little bit.
So with a drunk, teary suspect on their hands, the police could be in for a long night. No need to call for a translator just yet, as in his back pocket is a saving grace from the DVLA. Now that he's been identified, it's time for him to sober up in a cell, and it's lucky the police are on hand to escort him, albeit in a rather undignified manner. With a nice warm cell and a change of clothes, the man is left to sleep it off. Back in Exmouth, the team are still dealing with their own communication problems. Remember him?
The fine gentleman my colleague's speaking to has been weeing in the doorway, as you can see. It's all been caught on CCTV, which is just up on the top of that pole over there. Just going to see if we can find out who he is, first of all. It's the first step of the game.
Matt, come here, Tick.
Western.
Roger, spell your second name to my colleague, because I'm not getting it.
W-E-N-O-N.
Roger, have you got any idea at all? Anything, like, even a bank card? Just something with your name
Anything
on it.
at all?
Driver's licence, passport, bank card.
Where's your birthday?
July.
They're getting nowhere, so there's only one thing for Pauline and Matt to do.
Roger, I think we're going to have to offer you a bed for the night.
Hey?
Because we need to deal with what we've seen, don't we?
And you can't go around weighing on doors in the middle of town, can you? No.
So, Roger, because I can't verify who you are, I'm arresting you for drunk and disorderly. Do not have to say anything, but may harm your defence, but do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Do you understand?
It slowly dawns on the man that his night on the tiles is coming to an end.
Roger, take a step up there.
Right.
But he's not going quietly.
I've got no idea what you're saying, Roger.
What the fuck can
Roger! No.
Hey, come on!
Back it in.
You bastard!
He puts up a fight, but even a man that drunk knows he hasn't got a chance.
Roger, don't resist against the cuffs or you will hurt yourself, all right? Do you understand that?
Why am I gonna get in?
You know why you're going to whatever you just said.
Right, come on.
Right, step up on here, Roger, and then take a seat on there.
Can you take these off?
No, not until we get to custody. Right,
You decided to up the ante. Come on, up you go.
That's it, higher. A bit more. That's the fella. Push on, that's him. Right, sit yourself down there.
Can you take these off, please?
There's certain criteria that we've got to fill in order to give, like, you know, a ticket on the street. He couldn't fill that criteria because he couldn't understand what he was saying and he had no ID. So he's got to go to custody for the night until he sobers up.
So it's back to the station for a cosy night in the cells.
Yeah, there's no need to get excited, is there?
And organise.
Yeah, we will be
As soon
in a
as we
minute.
get indoors.
Keep going, keep going.
There you go, Rog. Comfy bed for the night.
That's it.
All to yourself.
With the evening's excitement out of the way, the suspect seems quite happy to get his head down for the night.
That's it, sit yourself down. Oh, that's your loo, mate. No, you don't want that now. Yeah, get your head down, get some sleep. Right then.
A drunk elderly gent peeing in a doorway is perhaps one of the lighter cases that the night cops will have to deal with. But drunk people in their actions can have much more severe consequences, especially when it involves driving a vehicle. In Kent, PC Dan Bowley and PC Carl Rimmer have just stopped a woman for pulling out in front of them.
Hiya. Can I just get you to come and stand on the sidewalk with me so I don't get my bum hit by a car coming past? How much have you had to drink exactly?
I'll take her away from the middle of the car.
A little bit too much.
Can you come and stand? What's your name?
With 11 killed by drink drivers every week, it's a crime the police take very seriously.
They're playing a game of Russian roulette with other people's lives than their own, because we can't pretend to stop and arrest every drink driver. And people will take a chance. The plenty of TV adverts showing that little group in the pub who's just had the extra pint, oh, I'll be all right, I'll drive you home. And it could be just that occasion where things go horribly wrong.
I can smell alcohol on your breath, and you've told me you've been drinking a little too much, and I can see that you're unsteady on your feet and your eyes are glazed. Okay?
And it's not just necessarily the person who's drinking. Invariably, it's somebody else's life that's messed up, and that person's got to live with the consequences through the rest of their life. So I think the message has got to be, don't drink and drive.
In suspected drink driving cases, there's a strict procedure the police must follow.
I must warn you that failure or refusal to provide this specimen of breath here and now at the roadside will lie you renderable to arrest and or prosecution. Do you understand that?
Oh, I can't believe this.
Have you had an alcoholic drink in the last 20 minutes? Yeah. Okay. How long ago? It's now midnight, about 10 minutes ago. Okay.
The police normally wait 20 minutes since the suspect's last drink before carrying out a breath test. But in this case, the suspicions are so strong that there's only one course of action to take.
Rather than waiting 10 minutes, I'm going to arrest you under Section 4. And what that means is that you're unfit through drink or drugs, or both, to drive a motor vehicle on a road. Okay?
The stark reality of the situation starts to dawn on the suspect.
I think we all know
that it's going to come back as positive. However, we don't know that for sure, do we?
And I'm panicking.
You live closer and quicker to walk than it is for you to drive all the way around, isn't it?
And I've got a work placement.
You step this way for me, Alison, in the back of the car, please.
Where are the keys to the car? In the ignition?
Are they still in there?
That's all right,
we'll get them. We'll get them.
You're probably not the best person right now.
Yeah, we'll get it. Yeah, we'll get it.
The suspect is clearly distressed at the evening's events, but with approximately 14,000 drink driving casualties a year, PC Bowley has very little sympathy.
As soon as she got out of the car, she stumbled all over the place. So safe to say that she's a little bit worse for wear. A little bit upset, but she only lives 2 minutes away from where we've stopped her, so she's got no one to blame except herself. So we'll get her back to custody now.
Can I go home tonight?
I'm afraid not.
No, I don't. Where's my mobile phone?
Just take a seat in there for me, please, Alison. In this one here.
That's it. Thanks so much.
What's happened is, obviously, we brought her back here for the purpose of doing a breath test on the evidential machine to see exactly how much alcohol's in her system. It's come up as 129, 122, which is near enough 4 times the limit. The limit's 35. So for tonight, she'll be staying in one of our lovely ensuite rooms because she's too intoxicated to be dealt with tonight. So it's not a good day for her, really.
Driving whilst almost 4 times over the limit means that the suspect could now face a hefty fine, a driving ban, or even 6 months in prison. Coming up, in Kent, police tackle a man with an air rifle.
Why have you got this?
I can't see anything wrong with it.
Carrying an air gun?
I've also carried a load of fishing tackle.
Whilst the real guns are out for the tactical response team in Edinburgh.
Did I say it?
Over 850,000 people and vehicles are stopped and searched every year. Under the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, 1984, officers have the right to stop and search any vehicle if they have suspicions. Tonight being no exception, in Kent, PC's Carl Rimmer and Dan Bowley are about to pull over their first suspect.
Yeah, I've just seen a red 4x4.
It's just up here.
He looked familiar to me. Just want to make sure that he's got documents on him.
The driver stops almost straight away. Carl begins the procedure with a nice bit of small talk.
Hello, sir.
What's up?
Oh, how you doing?
What's up?
Everything all right? Are you on your way to anywhere special? Fishing? You've just come back from fishing, have you? Catch anything?
Yeah.
Did you?
4 cod.
It all seems pretty routine until Carl spots something behind the passenger seat.
I can see a...
That's a spare rifle.
Is it?
Yeah, it's an air rifle.
Okay. Just going to get it out and have a look at it, okay?
It's not a very good one either.
Is it not? If you don't touch it for me, I'll grab it, thank you. Why have you got this?
Because I'm a forestry contractor.
Sorry?
I'm a forestry contractor, that's my job.
Right.
Hence all the mud over the thing.
Okay.
Part of my job is controlling squirrels.
When did you last use it?
Yesterday.
Why is it still in the car?
I've got to take it out.
Okay. Then you're not going to use it now. Have you got a case for it?
I'm going home. No, I haven't got a case
No.
for it. I'll put it down here, in here.
The man's reason for having an air rifle in his van may seem legitimate, but not according to the police.
It is an offence to carry this around with you, especially if it's not in a case and you're not going somewhere to use it. You're not going...
It's in my work vehicle, isn't it?
Isn't your best... Can you put the handbrake on?
Yeah, but you can see our problem with it, can't you? Yeah.
No, I've not.
If you step on the pavement, what you don't think driving around with an air rifle on your passenger seat? It's like if you stick there.
Still not quite understanding what the fuss is about, the man pleads his case.
I can't see anything wrong with it.
Carrying an air gun.
I've also carried a load of fishing tackle.
Yeah. Right. I think we'll go around I think you will go around in circles.
You don't need a certificate for an air rifle.
I know that.
Right? I'm not carrying it in a public place. What's the problem?
Well, we're in a public place at the moment, aren't we?
From fishing, look. It's not like I'm going to go and shoot someone with it, is it?
But we don't know that, do we?
Well, it's an offence if you want to use it as an offensive weapon. I don't want to use it. I want to shoot squirrels.
But we don't know that until we speak to you, do we? We don't have this amazing crystal ball that tells us that you're an A1 bloke. We don't have this amazing crystal ball.
The sort of bloke that goes around shooting people with an air rifle, seriously.
We don't know, do we? Until we speak to you.
I'm telling you, I'm not.
Can you see our point?
Yeah.
We'll just grab your details.
After convincing the man to come round to their way of thinking, they need to search him, just in case he's got anything else up his sleeve or trouser leg.
Just doing our job, sir. It's,
Carl, do you want to deal with him however you deal with him for the rifle, and I'll...
With the search done and dusted, PC Carl Rimmer gives the man some free legal advice.
the defence that you may have is the fact that maybe you're driving somewhere where you're going to use it, right? Okay, carrying it in a public place because you've got to take it out of your car is not a good enough excuse. That's what I'm telling you. So it doesn't really look like one.
It must be a bit worrying looking in the car and seeing a gun.
Exactly.
Yeah, I see that.
It's not something I really want to see.
At least you can accept where we're coming from.
Just to make the message clear, PC Bowley paints a grim picture of the consequences of leaving his air rifle exposed.
What if someone were to see that in your vehicle, called the old Bill, and then all of a sudden, old Bill all over you? You're going to have firearms. You're going to have firearms officers training their guns on you, all because your laziness of not putting your gun into a case. Yeah?
I appreciate it's an air weapon, but it's very heavy, and initially I didn't think it was.
That was 3 weeks
So,
ago.
with the man now armed with new knowledge in the carrying of air rifles, he's sent on his way. In this instance, the man was simply stopped, searched and warned by the police. But it's a whole different story 500 miles north in Edinburgh.
At the moment we've got armed response vehicles who are going to what's called red status, which means they're arming in order to stop this person and just give them a search to see what they do with a firearm. So we've got 2 Alpha Victor units, 2 armed response units out and about, both going red at the moment.
The man thereafter has been spotted leaving a nightclub with a handgun. With no idea whether the gun is loaded and what the suspect intends to do with it, the police on the ground need to hang back until the firearms unit arrive.
It's a difficult one because we've got officers who aren't armed, who are sort of doing the observations. They can't get too close because if this guy does have a firearm and knows he's being followed, he could pull it out.
Before Sergeant Jason Gilkison arrives, he hears that the armed response unit has intercepted 2 suspects. One of them is thought to have the gun on him.
So he's down on the ground now.
With 3 Heckler & Koch submachine guns pointed at the lads, one sudden move from them could be fatal. One of the officers has bravely approached the suspects in order to conduct a search. Once the first suspect is handcuffed, the officer then carefully retrieves what looks to be a handgun. With the suspect still under the watchful eye of the firearms officers, the weapon is placed safely out of reach. With the area contained and the suspects under arrest, it's a successful operation for the night cops. On closer inspection, the weapon was in fact a pellet gun, but it's a close call for everyone involved as it looks dangerously real.
Obviously, if he'd been aggressive and pointed it at one of the armed officers, then that would have been a different outcome. There's a good chance that, he may have been seriously injured or killed.
The sentence for brandishing a firearm in public, be it a replica or real, holds a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 10 years in prison. It was a foolish act, and one that the police are all too familiar with.
When we say we have problems with imitation firearms, they're readily available. People can buy them in toy stores, but a lot of the time they don't think about how serious the consequences are of taking them out on a Friday or Saturday night,
So it's a job well done for the armed response unit. And as for these young lads, well, they're lucky to be in custody instead of 6 feet under. In Colwyn Bay, it's been a quiet shift for night cops Dave Williams and Kelly Hughes. But just as they think they're done for the evening, they get stopped by a local taxi driver who spotted a potentially lethal situation.
But they had toy tractors. Now, I've just phoned the bloke in the farm and he says that they're obviously from his place. He's just on the phone now reporting it.
Taxi drivers are an invaluable source of information for the night cops, and tonight their knowledge of the local area could prove vital in stopping a disaster.
Just got flagged down there by a local taxi driver. He's reported that about 5-10 minutes ago he saw a couple of lads going over the fence with 2 small tractors that he believes were from the local farm. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go onto the promenade, the beach, have a quick look round to see if there's anything that's been abandoned there.
With the tractors potentially causing chaos, the officers waste no time in pursuit. And with time running out, they once again turn to the local to help them find their quarry.
There on that corner now, by the quick bit.
The two lads with the tractors.
The taxi driver's information has proved invaluable as time finally runs out for Colwyn Bay's very own Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Look at him go.
Hey guys, stay there. What are you up to? Are they your tractors?
No.
No, where have you got them from?
The Davin Farm, mate.
Have you got permission to take them?
No.
No? You've only taken them without consent then?
Now, then? Where were you both going?
I'm going home.
Where's home?
You had a drink tonight?
Theft of any property, big or small, is taken seriously by the police, and so there's only one course of action for them to take.
So, at this time, you're both under arrest for suspicion of theft of the tractors, okay?
Okay, do you want to get off the tractor for me,
sorry, yeah?
They may have only been toys, but God knows what damage they could have caused. With the prospect of getting a criminal record, the bewildered lads are put into the back of the van. But fortunately for them, their luck's about to change.
How you doing, my friend? Who are you?
They belong to you, do you?
Yeah, they belong to the farm. All it is that we had a party up at the farm.
Right, okay.
So
do you know if these two lads were at the party?
Yes, they were.
They were?
Party, yes.
All right.
All they're doing is they were just having fun with the tractors.
Right, okay. Hi, guys. Have you been to a party at the farm tonight?
Yeah.
You have? Right, okay. We're going to speak to the farmer to see if there's any complaint about the tractors, but because you've probably been at a party, he might not make any complaint, you know. And if he doesn't, then you'd be de-arrested and you'd be free to go. Okay, but obviously you shouldn't have took the tractors, really, should you? All right. As soon as we've sorted it out, we'll let you know either way, okay? So they sit here for a bit. Okay, guys.
With freedom in sight, it's a nervous wait for our tractor rustlers as PC Dave Williams talks to the owner of the tractors.
Hello, it's the police speaking. Hiya, who's this? Hi. Yes, we have. There's a green one and a red one. Apparently, the two young lads have been to a party at the farm, so you've probably seen them about. And they're quite compliant, you know, they're apologetic, etc. You don't want to make a complaint, no? Do you want to just check the tractors and make sure that you're happy there's nothing damaged to them? No worries, mate.
Just a few little...
Having been told the tractors are safe and in a good condition, the farmer decides not to press charges. The boys are sent on their way, but not without one final request from PC Kelly Hughes.
If you can use your legs, that'd be much preferred this time.
Sorry, Mum.
Thank you.
So the lads are free to roam the streets once more. And the tractors' riding days aren't yet over. Even the police can see the funny side. Coming up next time, Margate police encounter a young lad who needs to learn his P's and Q's.
What's your name, bruv? What's your name, bruv? What's your fucking name, bruv?
The wheels come off this kid's hot rod antics.
So if you don't want your car to be seized, don't let your buffoon mates drive around in your car.
There's only one deterrent that'll stop this drunk.
Right, mate. Fucking up to that.
And in Torquay, we meet one extremely lucky driver.
I could have killed someone tonight. Could have killed someone.